Imagine sitting across from someone who smiles at you, nods when you speak, and laughs at your jokes. But secretly, deep inside, they don't want you to win. They don't want you to grow. They don't want you to rise higher than them. What if I told you there's a way to make these fake friends panic without even accusing them? A way to reveal who they really are, using nothing more than psychology. Stay with me, because once you know this, you'll never look at your circle the same way again. Section 1. Who are fake friends? Fake friends are not just people who gossip behind your back. They are much darker than that. Think of them as actors, wearing masks. There's the parasite friend, the one who feeds on your energy, always taking, never giving. They need your light because they cannot create their own. They want to be close enough to drain you, but never far enough to lose their supply. Then there's the mirror mask, the one who copies your style, your words, your vibe. On the surface, it looks like admiration. They dress like you, talk like you, mimic your interests. But inside, it's not love. It's envy. They aren't inspired by you. They are competing, silently trying to become you. And then there's the silent competitor, the one who claps for you, but secretly measures every win you achieve against their own failures. They never say it out loud, but they're keeping score. They don't want to see you lose, but they also don't want you to rise higher than them. It's a toxic balance. They're okay, as long as you're beneath them. The moment you grow, that's when their mask starts to slip. Section 2. Why they exist. Why do fake friends exist in the first place? Because envy is a hidden form of admiration. They see in you something they cannot achieve, or something they fear they will never have. To them, your growth feels like their decline. Your success becomes their mirror, reflecting back every insecurity they try to hide. Think about it this way. Every time you improve, they are forced to confront the fact that they've stayed the same. Your evolution reminds them of their stagnation, and instead of being inspired, they feel threatened. So they stick around, not to support, but to compare, to compete, to control. They need to be in your life, not because they value you, but because your life is the measuring stick for their own. It's dark. It's manipulative. But it's real. Section 3. The Trap of Confrontation. Here's the mistake most people make. They confront their fake friends directly. They call them out, accuse them, demand honesty. But what happens? The fake friend plays victim. They gaslight you. Oh, you're overthinking. They deny, deflect, or twist your words until you start doubting yourself. And if you push harder, they flip the script. Suddenly, you're the bad guy, the paranoid one, the problem. Direct confrontation rarely works because their mask is designed to survive attacks. It's like trying to punch smoke. It only makes them play dirtier. So instead of going to war with them, you use a much smarter strategy. You don't fight their mask. You make their mask slip off on its own. That's the power of psychology. You don't expose them with accusations. You expose them with silence, subtlety, and strategy. Section 4. The technique. Here's the move. It's simple, subtle, but devastating. In a calm, casual tone, share a small win or a personal growth update. Not bragging, not fishing for validation, just calmly owning your progress. For example, I've been feeling really good lately, been working on myself, and honestly, I've been making progress. Or, I started this new habit, and it's been giving me amazing results. The key is delivery. You don't announce it. You don't post it online for likes. You drop it gently, as if it's just another detail in conversation. And then you observe. Because what happens next reveals everything. Real friends will light up. They'll celebrate you. They'll feel inspired, maybe even motivated to grow alongside you. They won't feel threatened because your win feels like their win. That's what real connection is. But fake friends, they'll flinch. They'll frown for half a second before forcing a smile. They'll change the topic. They'll downplay your success. Some will even go silent. And that silence is the loudest answer of all. Here's the beauty of this test. It works in every environment. Try it at school, at work, even with family. Share a piece of progress, then step back and observe. Notice how the energy shifts in the room. The real ones will mirror your excitement, their energy rising to meet yours. But the fakes, they'll grow colder, quieter, or oddly competitive. Sometimes they'll even try to one-up you by immediately sharing their own achievement, as if your growth threatens their place. That reaction isn't random. It's their subconscious panic spilling out. By staying calm and watching, you turn the spotlight onto their hidden envy. It's subtle, it's powerful, and it never fails. Section 5. The psychology behind it. Why does this work? Because you're triggering their hidden wound. Fake friends survive by pretending. When you casually show growth, you shine a spotlight on their envy. Their subconscious mind panics, their mask cracks, and their body language betrays the truth. It's pure psychology. Envy can be disguised in words, but it always leaks through micro-expressions, those tiny flashes of discomfort they can't control. A tightening of the jaw, a quick look away, a forced laugh that doesn't match the eyes. These signs are involuntary. Their brain betrays them before their mouth can cover it up. By staying calm and subtle, you give them no reason to defend, no reason to deny. You simply let their own psychology expose them. It's not about confrontation. It's about observation. And observation gives you clarity. Section 6. The dark experiment. Think of it as a controlled experiment. You don't accuse, you don't attack, you just observe. Every reaction is data. Does their smile reach their eyes? Do they interrupt, change the subject, or give half-hearted praise? Or do they truly celebrate with you, without hesitation? Try it once, and you'll see how powerful it is. A friend who loves you will celebrate even your smallest victories. They'll clap for your progress, even if it outshines theirs. But a fake friend cannot hide forever. Their envy leaks out, even in seconds. It's dark psychology at work. And once you've tested it, you'll never unsee the difference. The experiment is over in seconds, but the clarity it gives you lasts forever. Section 7. Self-improvement layer. But here's where it gets powerful. This isn't just about exposing fake friends, it's about protecting your energy. Because once you see who's real and who's fake, you stop pouring your heart into the wrong people. You stop oversharing with snakes who only use your secrets as weapons. You stop wasting time on people who clap only when you're weak, but go silent when you're strong. And instead, you start investing in authentic connections, the people who grow with you, not against you. The ones who don't just watch your progress, but push you higher. The ones who see your light, not as competition, but as confirmation that they too can shine. Remember, the best revenge is not cutting fake friends out. The best revenge is outgrowing them so far, they can't even reach you anymore. Your growth becomes your shield. Your progress becomes your filter. And over time, this filter gets sharper. Every new level of growth reveals who belongs and who doesn't. At first, you'll lose a few friends. Then, you'll lose more. But don't panic. That loss isn't weakness. It's purification. It's life-clearing space for the people who actually deserve to walk beside you. Think about it. If someone cannot celebrate your small wins, do you really want them around for your big ones? If they choke on your progress now, they'll suffocate when you truly succeed. So let your growth act as the sorting process. Let it cleanse your circle until only the genuine remain. Section 8. The dark twist. But let me give you the darker truth. What if you don't do this? What if you let fake friends stay in your circle, undetected? They'll slowly drain you. They'll plant seeds of doubt in your mind, make you second-guess your dreams, and celebrate quietly when you fail. They'll sabotage you in subtle ways. A joke here, a discouraging word there, until your confidence erodes. They'll compare you to others, remind you of your flaws, and secretly cheer when life knocks you down. And because they do it slowly, you don't notice at first. But over time, their poison spreads. It's like venom dripping slowly into water. You won't notice it at first. But one day, you'll look back and realize your fire has dimmed. Not because of enemies, but because of the fake friends you kept close. That's the cost of ignoring the test. That's the danger of pretending you don't see the signs, because the people closest to you shaped your future. And if your circle is fake, your growth will suffocate. Section 9. Final empowerment. So here's the takeaway. You don't need to argue. You don't need to prove anything. You just need to grow and watch. Because growth is the ultimate test. Fake friends fear one thing above all, your evolution. They can handle you being the same. They can handle you being broken. But the moment you rise, the moment you glow, their panic begins. And that panic reveals everything. Their silence, their envy, their withdrawal. That's all the evidence you need. So use this technique. Expose the masks. And then, choose wisely who deserves a seat at your table. Because once you do, your circle becomes your shield, not your cage. And when your circle is pure, your growth becomes unstoppable. Now let me ask you this. Have you ever tested a friend like this? Have you ever noticed their reaction when you shared a small win? Did they celebrate you or did they freeze? Share your story in the comments, because your experience might just open someone else's eyes. And if this hit home, don't forget to subscribe for more insights into psychology, manipulation, and the hidden games people play. Because the more you know, the harder you are to control. And remember, growth doesn't just reveal who your friends are, it reveals who you really are. Because at the end of the day, your growth is your weapon, your proof, and your freedom.